Good morning, YouTube. Y'all here? Hello, YouTube. Well, I'll just go ahead and start talking. Hopefully, you guys will come in. Hey, Princess A. Tiki. Hi, people. Uncle Drop. Kimberly White. Curl Baby. Miss Allegedly. Miss Allegedly. We don't know. Your name is Allegedly. Okay. Hi, Cheryl Burnett. God before everything. Okay. Listen, I'm going to come on here. There's been another mass shooting. This time in Colorado. I believe it's Colorado Springs, where some person has attacked a gay club and killed 5 people, injured seriously 25 people, 18 of which are still in the hospital. And I think that we were just having this conversation last night. Some people will say it's not associated with it, but it is, because it involves hate. There are nuts out there who only need a trigger to go out and commit heinous crimes. So yesterday they were all mad at T.S. Madison because she had the nerve to say it wasn't us. No, it wasn't us. We didn't do it, right? And they don't understand that. They say, oh, who said it was you? Oh, you making it about you? No, it is. This is what could happen. Do you people understand what hate is? Some lunatic went and murdered 5 innocent people, didn't even know who they were, firing indiscriminately and trying to kill 25 other people. And he did all this within a minute. They said that there's 2 brave people at the club. I don't know why they weren't released their name. They should get credit for it. Were able to tackle and disarm this fool, but he was only shooting for 1 minute, and he was able to kill and shoot all those people. It's insanity. Now, I'm not so naive that I'm not going to pretend that other people are not being targeted as well. There was the case this week where somebody came in there and killed white students. We've seen the cases of people attacking black people, these mass shooters. Some people kill indiscriminately. They kill every damn body, whatever moves. But the point is this thing about hatred. Now, I don't know why Miss Olivia and this DX people have to constantly come and express their disdain to think that somehow they have to give their hatred a voice. No, your hatred does not need a voice, because this is what could possibly happen, right? Now, we don't know this boy was watching the situation with the girl in Mexico. I doubt that. This was Transgender Remembrance Day, and this is how he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory in his mind, right? That's why we don't promote hatred, people. We have this internet thing now where millions of people are listening to every word we say. We don't promote hate. Hate is hate, honey. Hate is hate when you do it against black people, white people, gay people, any people. Shut your goddamn mouth. If you don't, there is no reason we have to know what you hate. We don't give a shit what you hate. That is something you need to work out on your own goddamn self, right? Some of these people seem to think that they have to always come, oh, they're trying to be like us. They got to be like, girl. You're promoting the hatred of other people, right? Now, why you feel like you have to do that, I don't know. But this is what could potentially happen. If these people had not tackled this boy, then we would have had another Pulse nightclub, which is very similar to the Pulse nightclub. They had this dude, he's still alive. He's in the hospital. So you don't know what his motive is. His motive is easy to figure out, is hatred. And it's on Transgender Remembrance Day. And he goes on his rampage at a club featuring a transgender night. Right? Baby, stop. You can't go on believing that this is the internet. We can say whatever we wanted to say and do whatever. No, because there's all kind of crazy lunatics that are in their bedrooms playing with their guns and trying to figure out what are they going to kill. Ding, 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 Daddy bum and the boom boom thing. I don't know what to say about mass killings and things. I mean, if you be honest, you can come on and talk about some mass killing every day. What have they got now? Is it something like 400 this year of mass killings? They don't report all of them. They just report a few of them, honey. They're doing this shit constantly. So hate is hate for whatever the reason is. But there's been people are especially seem to target their hate against transgender people, because this is an attack to me on transgender people, because he could have killed them. He could have went in their club on any day, but he chooses Transgender Remembrance Day at a celebration for transgender people and a trans show, a drag show. This is where he decides to go and shoot everybody, right? And so some people pretend like the hate ain't real. Oh, I got to tell you. Oh, what did the Bible say? Any old reason to hate somebody else because you want to feel like you are better than something on this goddamn planet. Oh, it's justified. It's justified. What's justified? You out there picking up prostitutes and you stumble across one who is a transgender as opposed to a woman, so therefore you must kill her? Good morning, people. Good morning. I think it does tie. I went over there and actually tried to be civil on Wilson's page because I was so moved by the subject and the way people were so mad at T.S. Madison by saying it wasn't us. More than saying it was one of your own, she was saying it wasn't us, right? Because people are just sitting there looking for a reason to hate transgender people. More so than they hate gay people. They just hate. They're hateful ass people. And there's nuts in the world. That's why you got to watch what comes out of your goddamn mouth. I'm trying to get myself together. Hey, Nikki with the eye patch balloon. Nikki with the eye patch balloon. Miss Olivia, she's always looking for any excuse to stir up some kind of smoke between transgender people and women. Girl, you are so... I'm trying not to make it about that woman. She over there putting up T.S. Madison's picture like that's supposed to be some kind of read. Girl, don't put her picture as when she was a boy up next to yours. What you should have done, Olivia, was put up a picture of T.S. Madison and put up a picture of you. Let's be serious. You keep hollering and screaming about you a woman. I am a woman. Hear me roar. This thing. I've seen you, Olivia. Right? And you trying to say how that's just a man with a wig on. That's a man with a wig. This thing, he looks more like a woman, or she looks more like a woman than you do by far. She's certainly more glamorous than you by far. It's femininity. You can be a feminine man or a feminine woman. But she is not even in the same class as you, Miss Olivia. So what I'm suggesting to you is the next time you want to put a picture up of T.S. Madison, put your picture beside it. Your picture where the hairline is way back here, or you're a bald-headed woman, you're overweight, you walk with a limp, you're not an attractive woman, right? You're an ugly woman, and you put your picture beside her picture to make your points, girl. We don't need to know what you hate, Olivia. What's her name? The Oracle. You're not an Oracle. I was gravely offended by the way you're trying to jump on this woman, right? You have your little circle of haters, but like what's the name? ZX. You got that alien, Michelle, the alien that fell to Earth. You got the same goddamn people who look for any opportunity to bring your punk ass out here, girl, and trying to tell people about why you were justified in hating other people. Like we're all the same people, right? Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Hate is hate. And you see what could happen, right? There's some nut out there somewhere cleaning his guns right now, looking for a reason to hate. They just pick up on anything, girl. You can't pretend that people don't hate transgender people. This is proof. This is proof, right? Anyway. Hi, Miss T Taylor, baby. Finally alive. You caught us live. It's a sad state of affairs. We have to talk about this kind of stuff. Why can't people just be nice? I mean, why can't you just come on here and just be nice to other people, child? Nobody needs to know your disdain for Asian people, or nobody know if you have a problem with some woman on your job and she happens to be Indonesian. We don't need to know your hatred of Indonesians and what all Indonesians think and what all Indonesians thought and whatever the fuck they wear. We don't care, girl. We don't care, Miss Olivia. You are a homophobic. You don't understand what a phobic is. I ain't scared of them. I ain't scared of gays. You are intimidated by gay people because you believe in your twisted mind that people being gay is somehow going to affect your personal life, right? Your kids are going to see a homosexual, therefore they want to be a homosexual, right? They're just going to grow this desire to suck dick all of a sudden. It don't even make sense, girl. But that is fear. You don't understand it? You say you're not a homophobic? Every time we get an issue here about some transgender person or some gay person, you drag your ugly ass on this goddamn screen, girl, and you got to tell us why they want to be like us. I'm natural born. I'm not, bitch, are you serious? I'm just aiming this at her because that's the only video I've seen of this foolishness. I don't listen to haters. They're nasty people, right? And you probably resent T.S. Madison looking better than you. She is a younger person than you, for one thing. She is a more ambitious person than you, for another thing. She is a successful person, as another thing. There are many reasons why you would want to focus your hatred on that woman, right? She never told you she was a woman. She ain't ever told you she was a porn star. How the hell you gonna hide that? I am a transgender person. Why can't you accept that, girl? I'm neither male nor female. I'm a transgender woman. I've been both. Oh, you don't bleed like us. You don't bleed like us. So, what about my talent? What about my heart? Do I do things for other people? Do I help people? Am I a talented person? Oh no. Oh, you said suck your dick. You said suck. Bitch, you weren't aware that I had a dick? Well, I'm supposed to tell you, suck my pussy? They go insane if I said that, girl. Anyway, she's only one of the haters, honey. At ZX, he done made 5 videos now on the subject. He said that people done turned the subject. Ain't nobody turned shit to shit. It was a bad, I don't know if you call that a joke. Whoever put this goddamn picture up here saying this person was a transgender and basically saying that the person looked like a man or she was a masculine woman who jumped on this other woman. Y'all should be focusing on a person was murdered. And this woman who we saw live on camera murdering her, shouldn't you be concerned about justice for the family? Don't be distracted, people. It's a murderer. And if you let her get away with this shit, she'll probably murder again. And why did she choose to do it in Aruba? Not Aruba, whatever. Where'd they go? Cancun, some damn where. Why did she choose to do it out of state? Just set her up. Set her up, catch her naked and beat her to death. Oh, she didn't know she was gonna die. Nigga, you ain't got your right to put your hands on nobody anyway. The fuck you mean? Now she supposed to just walk around now? Yeah, I killed her. They can't charge. Ain't no charge. Well, where's the justice? Right? Y'all barely talking about this murderer. That's justice for the family. Don't be distracted, people. Because if she's willing to do that, if she's willing to beat a defenseless woman who's not even fighting her back until she loses her life, she will kill again. Right? all this bullshit that people are filming, and they are showing people being beat up, and they are showing people being beat up by 5 motherfuckers in the yard, and the mama's sitting right there, get her girl, get her girl. Any one of those people could bump their goddamn head, and then guess what? You're a murderer. Obsession with violence. Really, what they did is what happens here all the time, girl. I don't know what the fuck they do on those videos, so I don't refuse to watch them. When the violence get to be, those people went into that room with cameras. You have a naked woman being butchered, right? All those people are sitting there watching, filming. This is all for social media. What else would you do with a film of somebody being beaten up naked? You're going to publish it. That was the original plan, honey. Right? And all of you people who are in the thing, yeah, go ahead, girl, fight her, get you grown ass men. You niggas need to be in jail too. You're accessories. You were filming it. You were part of it. We did it in Mexico. She makes me so mad. Her insecurity jumps out every time she speaks. Olivia, I'm sorry. I try to stay out your business. I try to stay out of all these people's business. I don't give a fuck when they're out there. They're calling each other all kind of names and faggots and all this kind of shit, girl. But this time, I just think that something needs to be said about you, you homophobic woman, you. First of all, you're an extremely unattractive woman, right? And you resent the glamour. You resent people putting on wigs looking better than you. You have all kinds of reasons to be constantly bringing your ass on here and expressing your hatred and your disdain. You have no right to speak on someone else's sexual identity, you beast, you. With all of the advancements in wigs and makeup and surgeries and weight loss regimens and all the shit you could do to make your own self look better, you don't do none of that shit, girl. I've seen you in that car, Miss Thing. It looks like I'm talking to a dude. And if you put a wig, if you take a wig off, you are a dude. You look just like one, girl. You know, ain't no goddamn difference, but you have no class. Nothing. There's nothing there. You're going around acting like you saw the family, the man and the woman and the family, and then you kind of pretend like you are somebody's mother. You're not nobody's mother, nigga. You don't have children. You're a barren woman. A barren woman. Accept it. You feel horrible about it. Because all you talk about is raising kids. The children. Yet you have no children. And you try to kidnap and make your sister's children yours. Worry about your own goddamn problems, girl. Tell us. Tell us about the pain. When did you find out you can't have no kids, girl? Because that's all you seem to talk about. Evil ass. You need to be right over there with ZT. What's his name? I always get their names wrong. ZX. You both sound stupid. You sound stupid. You think everything is black, and woman. You're only concerned with your own concerns. You don't have compassion for other people. You don't have empathy for other people. You're going to have the nerve to run your mouth like you are some kind of student of the Bible, which is such bullshit, girl. All you do is listen to your goddamn mouth, nigga. You done cross 5 and 6 sins just by when you talk, girl. You're hateful and you're resentful and it's over. Why did you work your life, girl, and figure out a way to adopt? You could have done that. You could have. There are kids, black kids in foster care right now, needing a parent. But no, you didn't do that. You're too lazy to even do that, girl. Right? You have so much to say about the relationship between men and women. You say you have a husband. What the fuck does he look like, girl? Bring his ass on here. Is he dumb? Let me not get excited. The puppy gets vocal. Lord have mercy. Mm-hmm. Somebody got threatened. We got to watch out for this internet thing. This thing is dangerous. It really is dangerous, right? So some of these psychopaths are sitting in their little cubby holes, and they're still in their mama house because they don't have the capacity to leave. And they want to make their mark before they leave the earth. And in their minds, they can focus on anything. If you watch some of these serial murderers and these mass killings and all, the shit that goes on in their mind is unbelievable, girl. Right? That's why we don't promote hatred. We don't promote hatred of anybody. And we cannot expect people to treat us with respect if we don't respect other people. It's as simple as that. You get what you give. That damn ZX creature, he show up on that same panel where I decided to not address Wilson, but just to be there for the conversation. He comes on there, he's talking about, well, should a transgender fight a woman? Should a nigga fight a woman? Because that's who fights them. Ask some of these women. Go to the women's prison and see how many had to kill one of you motherfuckers, girl, to get you off of them. How many women are doing time for murder? Because they had to kill your ass from beating on women. But you concerned about, oh, it's a transgender. Oh, it's a trans. How often have you run into a transgender? There's niggas all over the place abusing women. Shit, a transgender hit a woman. No, but a man can. But a grown-ass man can bring a gun to fight a woman. We all saw that, nigga. When that woman came over your house, with, I guess to address you or whatever, you came out of your house with a gun. What did you think she was going to do? Bitch, slap your ass? Scary ass man. I can't stand no sissy ass man, girl, over there trying to be hard. You are not hard, nigga. You're not hard. I know hard niggas. You're not. Amongst heterosexual men from the street, you are a bitch made man. You only became hard when you got on here. I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. You're gonna slap the shit out of everybody, bitch. I wish a motherfucker like you, girl, would ever try to raise their hand to me. Bitch, you would think that you was some kind of goddamn. Let me be quiet. Let me stop. I get all excited. He's over there. He's trying to turn the conversation about a trans. What the hell is a transgender? Why is that person even involved? Somebody else's stupid ass sense of humor or whatever. And when they did this photo of this girl and people bought into it, oh, she was a trans. They're trying to justify why this girl went out fighting this thing back, right? So they're trying to make it now that's because she was a man. No, it wasn't because she's a man. Everybody are not fighters. Everybody on this planet, girl, the majority, I would say, on this planet, do not just take the clothes off and just start banging with women. Some people go through this world, never had a fight. They never had to fight anybody. They don't hit people, right? So you were confronted with some wild thing who makes their life experience beating up people, hitting people, being violent with people, because God knows what kind of a background they came from, girl. Well, how do you confront that? And then you standing there butt ass naked, girl, and you got all these people standing around taking pictures of you. You got a room full of men, you're butt naked, and you have this wild thing attacking you. That does not mean that thing is a man. Like a woman can't be a monster. That's a monster, a murderer. And she needs to be treated like a murderer. Now, people have always, when they committed these heinous crimes in America, there seems like an awful lot of them, their goal then is to make it across the border, to go to Mexico, because apparently the extradition in Mexico is complicated, right? Right. So now it looks like have I switched over to the other girl? Looks like the FBI is looking into this crime. Then people need to be taken, if they have to be taken back to Mexico and tried in Mexico, there needs to be something needs to say, you can't do this. You can't beat a person to death on camera. Right? Of course he was. Meow, meow. ZX was the first to say the person was transgender. He couldn't wait. He had saliva coming out of his mouth when they suggested that this person was transgender. Him and Olivia the Oracle. They always raising their ass up every single goddamn time. Anything, see, they're bullies. They like to pick on people, little small minorities. That's the AT alien thing. It's the same goddamn way, girl. They can't wait. They sit with bated breath. Oh, it was a transgender. Oh, it was what about all these niggas that kill somebody every day? If I go right now to my goddamn news feed, girl, I'm gonna see where these motherfuckers have killed people all through the night, girl. Hundreds and murders. Hundreds. Oh, but should a transgender fight a woman? Nobody should be fighting nobody, nigga. Right? And you ain't never fought nobody. You ain't never fought nobody, bitch. You too much mouth. You ain't never fought nobody, girl. I fought for my life, nigga. Right? You like to pretend. You're pretending that you're some kind of you dig some nigga from the 1960s, some goddamn where, and you're tough and you're hard. You are not hard, boy. His views. Why? Because then the man gets the upper hand. So I guess heterosexual straight men can beat up what the fuck they want to. Is that how it goes? That's how it's been. My outrage is not fake, because the very discussion that people are trying to push on yesterday, the very next day, as a matter of fact, that same night, some lunatic went into a club and just started firing and killing people. And they think it's a joke. It was during the drag show, right? On the day of transgender remembrance. Wasn't that the celebration? But it's a joke. Everything's a goddamn joke, right? So this is for me to you, Miss Olivia the Oracle. You need to shut your goddamn mouth, girl. We've heard enough of your hatred. Nobody gives a fuck how you feel about nothing. What I feel about you getting a hairline, girl, that comes up on your head. So you're not having this in back here. Your hairline is like a man. You see it back of my head? They call this male pattern baldness, girl, where the hair starts to go in the back of the head. Is pretty common with men, period, right? That's what that thing look like. She's a monster. She don't know how to put on makeup. She's walking around here always talking about lesbians and all this shit, and she walking around here like a rumba. Bitch, you look like a bulldagger. Hard and ugly. Why don't you work on being a woman? And why is that nigga up in there accepting that? Somebody walking around looking like that, limping girl, nasty look. You don't know how to put your face together. You don't know how to put your head together. You don't know how to put your clothes together, but you got so much mouth, girl. Live and let live, girl. And if God judges for anything, he's going to judge you because of your hatred, your evil heart. You have no compassion. You're a monster. Every time he mentions a transgender person, she's the first one to get her funky ass on here. I'm sick of that bullshit. I'm not. Oh, they say I'm homophobic. They say I'm scared. Well, I'm scared. Well, why are you even concerned, girl? What are you concerned about? I ain't scared. You are. Miss Thing, fear of somebody punching in your face is a lot different than a fear that somebody is going to take over the world, girl. And that's essentially what it comes down to. What about the children? What about they always throw the children in because people are protective of their children naturally. But we've already proven over and over and over and over again that the children are not in danger of homosexuality, right? Either they are or they aren't. They got nothing to do with what they saw on television, and they got nothing to do with who they saw somebody walking down the street, girl. It's just who they are, Miss Thing. And this childish, stupid ass concept. You think that you like an Edie Bryant, bitch. Oh, we got to protect the kids. And then every time they drag one of these goddamn child molesters up here, girl, it's a married man in the suburbs, girl. It's somebody's uncle who is abusing them. Every time we see a child molester, nigga, it ain't like she said, it ain't us, it's one of you. Mr. Olivia the Oracle. I try to be quiet. I try to stay out of this stuff. It's hard. It is hard when people are constantly attacking other people for no reason. Why, Miss Olivia? Miss Olivia, why do you deny that you are a homophobic person? Why don't you first figure out what is phobia? What does it mean exactly? Does it mean that I'm scared somebody's going to break through my door and shoot me? Right? That's paranoia. That's paranoia. Phobia. Phobia. A fear of transgender people existing because it's going to influence the kids. No, you're supposed to be raising the kids. You constantly talking about, girl, other people's kids. Why haven't you been able to adopt? There are single women who have adopted children, right? You come over here talking about the kids, one of mine, my kids coming over. Those are not your children, girl. You're nothing but a babysitter. You got it? You're a babysitter. I have aunts. I have tons of aunts, girl. Ain't none of them my mama. Deal with it. What y'all think? ZX is just stupid. It doesn't make any difference what you say or do or try to educate. ZX, he has low intelligence. If they tested his intelligence, girl, I'm sure he'd be in the very low range. So he is a waste of time. That's basically it, right? She's all loud and all mouth and all that, and then she's a coward. That's a sissy. That is, if you want to say that he is a among straight men, as far as straight men go, that's a punk. If they blow loud, if they speak loudly, he gonna run. He comes out to confront a woman with a gun. But nobody's supposed to abuse the women. Oh, I'm for women. I'm for women. Bitch, shut up, bitch. Every other word is bitch and hoe. Yeah, you respect women, and you are so you have so much respect for women that you're gonna go out there and shoot them. What are you gonna do? Shoot her in her goddamn head for having the nerve to come over there to you? What were you afraid of, boy? What would you do when a man come over there? Bazooka? But he's stupid. You can't expect nothing. Whatever. That's a waste of time, child. Ain't nobody trying to convince that boy of nothing. Right? She's hateful. She's just finding something to hate. Where it'd be easy. They feel like the transgender, that's easy to hate them. Well, they're having their moment where they have to fight right now, right? But they'll come through. They're going to be accepted. This is God's world, not theirs. Right? Would you please hit the like button? Thank you. Thank you, Al. He passed stupid. He's not even worth watching, child. Somebody want to listen to that bullshit, girl. You got these ideas from the 1960s. She already got her big ass over there in manosphere and all this old bullshit, girl. Hateful, stupid ass people is what both of them are. They belong together. Now that would be a marriage made in heaven, right? She could put her strap on and peg the shit out of him, right? Because that's the only way they can get together, right? She whatever. I can't see nobody want to fuck Olivia, the Oracle. I'm a woman. You carried what? You didn't carry no children? That's what you seem to be the focus all the time. The children. You're a barren woman. You're a babysitter. Men have went to his door. He won't open the door. Of course not. Child, if ZT, I keep confusing that shit. ZX, if he ever went to a men's environment where he couldn't run or hide, if he was in a prison, or I've been to prison many times, not a few times, many times, right? That would be somebody's bitch. But she's so old and ugly, nobody want to have sex with her. She'd be somebody's bitch. She'd be watching somebody's drawers. She'd be cleaning the cell. She'd be cleaning the toilet, right? She'd be going to get him some stolen food from the cafeteria, right? They would just punk him because they wouldn't like him because he's not a man. He's not a manly man. He's just pretending to be one on YouTube. Nasty ass. ZT is a ZX is ZX, right? Yeah, one ZT and one ZX. ZX is an old dog and can't teach new tricks. No, they'll bury him the same way he is right now. That's a waste of time. I wouldn't even waste my voice on that fool. I'll drag her ass in there. We they are there talking about this situation with Tia. The situation with Madison and the situation with the girl being murdered, they're two separate subjects. We were there to talk about the situation with this transphobia issue with T.S. Madison, right? He wants to turn it back to this murder thing, right? And keep suggesting that should a transgender fight a woman? How's that even in the same subject, girl? If there wasn't no transgenders there, how in the hell is that part of the subject? You would have had 5 and 6 and 7 videos about it, bitch. Why are you so afraid of the transgenders, girl? What's going on inside of you, ZX? Why did you have women's leotards on, bitch? And kick that goddamn pussy up, bitch. You had your pussy up like this, and people were looking all up in your fucking crotch. What kind of man is that, girl? There's something going on inside of you. It is deep. It is dark. There's a darkness in you, boy. Fucking legs all up. Who the fuck who even has, what man has women's tights in their goddamn house and put them on? Are you one of them freaks that want to wear the woman's, let me put on your stockings? No, don't pretend they don't exist. They call them dressy bessies. You are dressy Bessie, but more than likely, you like to put on the woman's bras and put on her panties, right? Because there's something in you, the ZX, where you're so obsessed with this issue, but you're too dumb to have a real conversation about it, bitch. You are a disgrace. You're a disgraceful person. And why don't people over there, I see them women over there hate just as much as you do, girl. So y'all have your little hate fest, right? And you go over there, talk about the transgender, go talk about, no, worry about your own goddamn life. Worry about you haven't got out of that project yet, right? What are you doing wrong? Why can't you make a relationship work? Yes, he was totally off subject. Dressy Bessie. Hi, Charles Dodson. You been in here? Let me see. Off this week. Oh, that's good. You getting your week off for Thanksgiving? I've been dusting all day. I think I did a decent job. I mean, I'm not a dirty person anyway. My house is always clean, immaculate. But when you have strangers in your house, you don't want them to say, "Ooh, look at her baseboards." Ooh, girl, please. Niggas go in your bathroom, be looking in your medicine cabinet, girl. Ooh, ain't nobody dusted in here. Ooh, look what kind of pills he on. We all do a deep cleaning. Hold on. Shut the hell up. Happy holidays. I did 97 days, a whole other world. Y'all have a different conversation going on. Nobody is God. Live your life. Live your life. He got a certain little crowd over there who are also hateful homophobes, right? They're homophobes just because they're focusing. Believe me, if all the transgender people disappeared from the earth, they would find someone else to hate. They're just hateful bitches, right? They hate everything, girl, basically. But that's an easy thing for them to hate because they figure they'll find a lot of people to agree with them. I don't understand. I just don't. But nigga, if you have made it to 50, 60 years old and you don't understand by now, if you don't understand by now, you will never, never understand shit. Ooh. It's damn near senior citizen still don't understand simple ass shit, girl. That's what the problem is. If you wasn't suppressing every goddamn body, maybe we would know more. Maybe your children wouldn't go out into the street dumb. If you let them learn anything, shit. I think teacher might have a little salt, little sugar in his tank. He might have a little, and what difference does that make? What does that mean? That means there's homosexuals in the world. Isn't that the truth? Does the truth mean anything? I didn't see it in the Bible. I didn't see it in the Bible. What you saw in the Bible, since you're so obsessed with the Bible, as I keep saying, you keep calling the Bible God, right? And the Bible's not God. The Bible was written down. Every single page was written down by men, right? But the examples they show you of homosexuality in the Bible are people being abused, people being raped, villages being captured and rape the men and the women, right? There's nothing about a homosexual, two people who are attracted to each other, mutual, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Always abuse, right? So I'll tell you something, people, since you're so confused and you can't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. One thing, think about the Ethiopian. The Ethiopian eunuch. Read that story, girl. Anyway, what I was saying was a man raping another man right now is no less wrong than it was in the Bible, right? You still be in prison then and now. It's wrong then and it's wrong now. But it wasn't the issue of them being a homosexual, girl. It's the issue is you rape somebody, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, dealing with ignorant people. Dealing with ignorant people is hard, honey. Crazy people is hard, and ignorant people is hard. That ZX is definitely ignorant. He's stupid. He chooses to remain stupid. He has a voice only because of the internet. So he's bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town on here. He plays one on TV. Bitch made ass. Who is this sexy sick? Do I have any moderators? Moderators, could you get rid of this person? They call it adult dating site. I think I can get it. Let me see. Report. Let's get rid of him. Promote their pornography. They promoting their pornography and selling their pornography, but at least they ain't gay. Stupid ass people, girl. Stupid people are dangerous, child. Right? They get these ideas in their brain and they actually believe them, honey. Okay, let me try to focus up here. Yes, Charles Dawson, we got to make everything spotless. I like things clean anyway. I mean, if I ever made any money, the first thing I would do, I wouldn't buy no car. I don't need a car. I would buy myself a house cleaner if I could afford it. What are they, $100 a month or something like that? And they just come and dust and vacuum and do shit like that. That would be great. But, you know, I'm a single person, so you always have to do it. But there are people, even in this building, who have housekeepers, people who have roommates. They can split up the cost of it, you know. It ain't like you got a whole lot of places to clean, but it's just like some things I don't like. I don't like vacuuming and all that kind of shit. I think I have a good time though. Should I take the turkey out today? What's the date? The date's the 21st. Yeah, if Thanksgiving is on Thursday, then I think the turkey should be. I'll do it as soon as I get out of here. You should take the turkey, at least put it in the refrigerator for a couple of days, right? Ladies, y'all know if you have a frozen turkey, I think they said 3 days. So that would be today. Take the turkey out, put it in the refrigerator. Last day, you take it out, leave it out overnight, I guess, to throw it all the way out. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah. Get yourself one, Charles Dawson. You're a working man. It's a luxury. I had to polish, but shit, that's work. I had to polish. See my silver set? Look at that. I had to polish it today. I only do it once a year, girl. She could do shit like that, child. Anyway. I still might do it at some point. I don't know, because you can hardly get a decent meal for $50. Some people only charge $50. Depends on how often you want them to come. Once every 2 weeks, be $100, something like that. But you can spend that much in a restaurant on all these goddamn cable stations and all this shit. I'm so happy I got rid of just for information, people. I got rid of Comcast after 30 years. I am so happy I got rid of Comcast. I don't miss it at all. If I want to watch the news, I can watch it right here on YouTube. Anything I want to watch, it be on Netflix or Amazon Prime. So it's a total, I think, $30 a month, not $200 a month. So we're happy about that. Oh, shit. You know what I'm supposed to do? I got to figure out how to do this. It doesn't go automatically to 5.0. And that's what I'm paying for. And you get like 600 milligrams or kilograms, whatever it is. But if you're on 2.4, then you're only getting like a fourth of that. It says your connection is unstable. Please wait while reconnecting. Okay. No, sometimes after I finish recording, then I'll see that the quality is poor. It's because I didn't switch over to the more powerful network. I finally learned that after 2 years. How long I had this computer? I think 2 years, or year and a half. You save a lot of money. Times have changed, honey. And Comcast was not letting up. Every time you looked around, it's getting more expensive. Why would I be paying $240 for a damn cable system, which I don't even use? All I watch is HGTV on there. That's it. The news, I get it on here. I don't want to hear no long hour worth of news. I can just get on here and get 15 minutes. I'll pick the stories I want to see. I want to watch. All right. Times are just changing. Comcast has got a lot of competition now. When the man was here, he told me that the tech, he had to come out here to hook this computer stuff up right. He told me that their main business now is internet. Right? The cable part is not doing that well. They might end up losing it. Things change, honey. Everything must change. Now we're waiting to see what's going to go on with Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I think YouTube is enough for me. But Elon Musk, that man ain't paid no $41 million to go in there, act a fool, and blow the company. Obviously, he's a brilliant man. He's able to amass billions of dollars. I'm sure he has a plan. We just don't know what it is. Right. But it'll be interesting. But I have every confidence that this man can create this car, and he can create all the companies that he's involved in, and then feel confident enough to spend $44 billion. They got so comfortable with, y'all remember when a millionaire was a big deal? Y'all remember Gil Gonzalez, the millionaire, and his wife are here on Gilligan's Island. Well, then a millionaire was considered a big deal, right? Now everybody who owns a house is a millionaire. They're billionaires now, $1,000 million all over the goddamn place. So I can't even conceive of what $44 billion. So he's like 44 billionaires. Right? Used to be a 1 billionaire was a big deal, like Bill Gates. But now he's like 44 of them just for that one deal. I'm sure he didn't spend every dime he had on no goddamn Twitter. So who knows how much money the dude has? It'll be interesting to see him come out. I mean, obviously, that's in a whole different league, but we're able to watch because of the internet and see what happens. Musk reinstated Trump. You know what? We're going to have to listen to this fool now for the next 5 years. Oh, God. The election, the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to be hearing Trump. Why did they let that? Why can't a dead thing stay dead, honey? This motherfucker, he knows what he's doing, child. He's raising all these billions of dollars. He's raising billions of dollars to be the president. He ain't gonna be no damn president of shit. And the Republicans are so stupid and so tongue-tied, they're gonna let him run. If they give him the nomination, that's a guaranteed loss, right? No telling what that fool would do if he got back in the White House. He did try to take nuclear codes home to his goddamn resort, right? Put them in the closet. No telling what he would. Why would he even want something like that? Why would he want confidential information from the White House? Will you pass that on to the next president? No, he intended to use it, more than likely for some kind of blackmail. I have something. Trump is an example of what hatred is. So you're going to get people riled up again. They can start hating each other again. You can start having Klan rallies and Nazi rallies, and all this shit could come up again. We can go through it all over again, child. He can go attacking all the athletes, trying to ruin their careers because they don't kneel and bow to his ass, right? We got to put up with all this shit. They should just freeze him out. The media has the power to freeze him out. Now, he was gone from Twitter. They should have been gone from Facebook and gone from the regular television. He wouldn't have no campaign. They're inadvertently, just like the first time, giving him billions of dollars in free publicity. All we're going to be doing, listen to job. And the motherfucker is so old. I mean, Nancy is going to leave. But the people in that government, they're so damn old, honey. And Trump going to be 80-something years old. Girl, he wasn't even a good person in his 40s and 50s. He's gotten progressively worse. Whatever. We'll see. It'll be entertainment to talk shit about him every day. Tiki, Uncle Tim has the issue of speaking on things he doesn't understand, especially with anything 1990s and up. Justin would never die. Would you stop? I understand good enough. I got an opinion. Shit. This is about opinions. I'm a commentator. I'm commentating. God damn it. I understand more than you do. Tiki, how are you? Where's he at? Justin, especially anything 1990s and up. Right. So you believe that as a person gets older, the dumber they get, right? Isn't it the natural progression that if you live longer and you've experienced more, that you would know more than a person who hasn't experienced anything? Really? No offense, bro. No offense. Don't get excited. Mm-hmm. Hi, Bobby boy. What are you, your cute self? You know I like these white guys. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a kid. I don't see no kids now. Welcome, Bobby boy. Forgive the foul language. Most of those fired employees getting severance pay, I can't believe, but they can't look for jobs for a certain period. They can't look for a job. You know, Twitter, the company y'all see with the Twitter sign on in the older building, that's just the next stop down on in the train. There, he's almost on the same corner as Gamage, just down the street, a few blocks. So this is Silicon. We have access to Silicon Valley. A lot of these tech people live in San Francisco and they work in Silicon Valley. So there are lots of jobs in tech in San Francisco, was my point. Lots. Google is here, Facebook. They have all kinds of opportunities for people in tech. So they might have said, well, that severance was so pretty. He might have made that severance too enticing, right? And apparently he's not all that great a person if he's going there demanding that they give more than they're giving now. In other words, you'll be working 12, 13 hours a day and say, or leave. She said, well, fuck it, I'll leave. You're going to give me, what was it, 6 months severance? That's a lot of money if they're making good money. He's going to restructure it. But there are a lot of people looking for work too, you know. I think the unemployment rate is the lowest it's been in years and years and years. But Your Wi-Fi is is it milligrams? What is that? I don't even understand grams and all that shit. I know when you do the speed test, all you got to do is put in your search engine speed test. I know that if I'm on 2.4, it's something like 100 is how it's going to get. And then when I switch it over to 5.0, it jumps to 600, 650, which is perfect, right? But I got to remember to do it. I try to switch it over to where it goes there automatically, but they send me to some process. The brain don't work that well, honey. I need to get to where it comes on automatically. So I won't have videos that are blurry. Mm-hmm. Most employees might start their own startups, Stevie J. I guess they're gonna walk away with maybe $10,000, $15,000, you know. Girl. That could not be the real Jay Wilson on here, Chad. Jay Wilson. Dr. Pastor Jay Wilson say, I'm glad that you are finally minding your manners a little better lately. No, that's not the truth, Jay Wilson. I still hate your ass, Charles. I doubt that's probably a troll. No, don't expect no better from me, Jay Wilson. I feel the exact same way about you. I think that the subject was worth talking about. And I was motivated for that. But no, I'm not going to be nice to you. Right? I don't think you're a good person. He's talking about, I went over Wilson when they were talking this shit about the girl, and then about Madison, and then Madison was actually on. Actually, I came on there only because T.S. Madison was on there. I was looking for an opportunity to speak to her. Somebody got some sense. But by the time I got on there, she was gone. Mm-hmm. Jay Wilson, Pastor, Dr. Pastor, could you do something to prove to us that you are actually Jay Wilson, Pastor Jay Wilson, who have the audacity to come on my page? Because as far as I know, you are blocked on my page. So I can't imagine how you could be commenting in my section, right? So I'm choosing to ignore you because I believe that you're a troll and you're not the real one. Now, if you were the real Jay Wilson, I'd love to come on here and cuss your ass out, right? But I blocked you. Right? I don't want you to have access to me. I want to be the dominant one. I want to be the alpha male concerning you, that I'll just show up on your page uninvited, unexpected, right? But you'll never do that to me. So we're gonna have to ignore this. Man, let me go ahead and get rid of you. Because I don't believe you have no right to be here. So you're a troll. Should I report you or just get rid of you? Let me see. Hide the user from panel. Let me hide you from channel. Okay. There you go. More than likely, that's a troll. Wilson didn't got that bold because I was being nice for 10 minutes. Stevie J, he has me blocked as well. I'm not blocked over there. He loves me to come over there. He has my picture up in the thing because I appeared on there for 10 minutes. And I wasn't cussing him out. But ain't nothing changed, baby. Still the same. Baby, we ain't changed. You think I would get rid of my most of my content? Thank you, Bobby boy. You like my shirt? Rico and Jay Dunn not blocked either. No, he wants them to come over there. He likes people to come over there, try to get some controversy because his page is so boring. I mean, it's like he can't come on here and just do an hour of talking, right? He needs all these other people to help him. So he leaves it open to anybody, no matter how much they hate him. You see, he had the homophobe ZX on there. He had, I believe that woman came on there, Olivia. Anybody can come on there, right? Because he wants the controversy, right? And then if you talk, you don't ask him any questions, he's gonna block you. So the latest thing is apparently Shelly, I don't know if she's in here, wants to have this conversation or this show with all of the old time YouTubers in the beef sector. But I can't do it. That's what I'm going to tell her. I can't do it because there's an issue with my sound system, which is perfect now. I mean, I'm sure you guys can hear me. And we all have the same microphone for some kind of reason. Every time I'm on a StreamYard with those people, my voice, you can barely hear it. So I'm not going to hear nobody hollering and screaming at me. I can holler and scream at them back, right? I believe I'm saying things that are important and relevant, but you can't hear me. They just talk over it, right? So that's for that reason, I don't want to be bothered with no StreamYard shit. That's why I got rid of StreamYard. It ain't a big deal. I can always get it back again if I want to, just to turn the volume up in my computer. You see, StreamYard has controls aside from your computer, whatever. When I was on there yesterday, even I could barely hear myself. It's not the microphones. We all have the same microphones. I got this one. I got this one in here and in there. The ones who are on pretty much all the YouTubers use this, except for Heidi. Heidi's she's supposed to be so rich. And she got the damn what's she call it? The cone. I forget what they call that. Snowball. A little round, and she holds it up to her mouth. Heidi, your microphone is $49. You could spend another $50, girl, and have a decent microphone. I guess there are better ones. I see some of these people using, but I'm not investing in anything more than this. This is all I do. I do a one-man show. So I'm not investing in no loud microphone just to argue with Jay Wilson. I ain't doing it, honey. Mm-hmm. Hey, in the Tim's chat, you are appreciated, not just tolerated. Jay Wilson is full of BS. He is gone. That ain't on Jay Wilson, job. He's blocked. He can't get over here. He will remain blocked. He ain't worthy. Do I have a mic? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got several. I have given mics away. I used to have that snowball. I gave it to somebody else. I don't need two of them. These are fine, huh? Maybe I can go into my computer and somehow turn the volume up. But my life is not about yelling and screaming. I like people to hear what I'm saying, right? So when I go over there to Wilson's channel, I'm only going there to rile him. And so I have some content that I can go over what all the wrong things he said. God's wrath. Pastor blocked me when he went. Well, wait a minute. Pastor blocked me when he went to go get a lap band. You had the nerve to mention it? The lap band surgery? Oh my God, you can't mention that. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, they say my hair. We're not talking about no hair. We're talking about lap band surgery, child, and stapling of the stomach. We're talking about the miracle of you leaving for 3 weeks. And when you come back from 3 weeks, the weight is gone. And then you deny that you had surgery, girl. That's what we're talking about. They try to say the church on my hell. They try to say the church on my hell. Jay Wilson, we are so happy for you that you finally got a hell. We know that ragamuffin family you came from stayed in that trailer till the boys were grown. And your daddy's still living in the dilapidated piece of shit that you moved into. So we know that a hell is a big thing to you, girl. So good for you, Jay Wilson. You got you a hell. Are you going to have sex with the hell? Girl. You would think after 8 years, girl, you would finally be used to having a house, honey. You live in San Antonio. I don't think it's that big of an accomplishment, really. Where did he go for 3 weeks? He ain't gonna tell the truth about it, y'all. He said, "I just went to the gym. I just got tired of going. Yeah, just take a break. Just take a break. I went to the gym. You're a goddamn lie, nigga. You ain't going to no gym for 3 weeks and lose no 50 pounds. Lying ass. It's the lies. It's the lies, honey. People have to wonder why they don't like that boy. Why they hate him so much. It is the lies. It is a combination of the braggadocio or the bragging, the lies, the repeating. That combination is deadly. It's deadly, girl. Mm-mm. Mexico for surgery. He always telling me to go to Mexico and fix my. Why would I do that for? For what? So you can look at my mouth, girl. She had her motherfucking nasty looking mouth fixed in Mexico or El Segundo, and now she's an authority on everybody's teeth. What I need these teeth for, girl? What am I gonna do with them? People don't even have perfect teeth, right? These big chicklets like that, what's your name in them? I ain't gonna say no names. Some of them guys get these great big old smiles they done put in their mouth, girl. That don't look natural. People's teeth. I like a lot of men, like David Bowie had crooked teeth. A lot of people have crooked teeth. That's just, it's sexy. It can be. Some people have, but I don't. Only kind of teeth I don't like is the underbite. Right. That's what he had. The underbite. I'm going to tell you how to do your churches. You trying to tell people about their churches. Ain't that a bitch? The niggas, all they had to ask him was, well, where's your church? Oh, are you the pastor somewhere? Oh, you, okay. You giving us advice about how to run a church? Hi, Soul Sister Number One Show. Anyway, I'm going back to Dusty. Let me say, well, I did everything. I think I did. I got a vacuum. I don't know why I don't like vacuuming. It only takes 10 minutes. God damn, it's 1-bedroom apartment. I just don't. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you have to run the other thing, though, this carpet cleaner. But I chose, in all of my apartments, really, to cover my floors with rugs. So they're all different rugs. And I don't have to worry about that beige carpet. What I had you have just that beige carpet. And there are some places like in doorways where you can't put a rug because you can't close the door. Then you got to use this carpet cleaner thing. I have my own machine, but it's still a pain in the ass. So I'll do that today too. But I think I probably got maybe 10-15% of my rugs my floors are exposed, mostly in the bedroom. But bedroom carpet is okay. I mean, it's softer. We'll do that. Be grateful that you can afford dental work. Many of us cannot. Lord, honey, when they said unto me, come get them, Justin, they tell me, come pick them up. And I rejoice. Praise God. Praise God. I got teeth in my mouth. Either that's a bad thing, child. Either you got them, it's a bad thing. You don't got them, it's a bad thing. You ain't had them fixed, that's a bad thing. And believe me, girl, if you wouldn't put $30,000 in your mouth, she'd still be saying it's a bad thing. Look at my teeth. Look at my teeth. No, let's talk about your bald head, nigga. I'd rather talk about hairlines. What about that? Let's talk about fupa. Anyway, people, thank y'all for coming in today. Was in surgery room. Oh no, Paso was in the surgery room when he blocked me. Telling my business. Ooh, that's business. That's business. They would like to know. They would like to know. Why you mean they would like to know? I thought it was a done deal, girl. It was settled. You didn't have surgery. Now you're talking about they want to know. They want to know. We do know, Jay Wilson, right? A lot of us have been lied to before. We know what a liar is, right? You're no good. A heartbreaker. You are a liar and you a cheat. I don't know why the writer Liz put up with you. All these friends are telling you that you ain't no good. But whoa, if it involves a coin, you'll keep doing it till you die. Yeah, AdSense was the worst thing that could have happened to Jay Wilson. He's hooked on it, child. He think he got the career now. You got the career. I got a career. Jay Wilson, you and your 5 degrees, you got the same career as 12-year-old kids in high school got, girl. And quiet as kept, a lot of them are making a whole lot more money than you from YouTube. So go on somewhere. Well, I'm glad you made it there, Soul Sister Number One Show. All right, you guys. Y'all have a wonderful Monday. Here we go. Y'all got 4 days. I think you both take the turkey out now and put it in the refrigerator, if I'm not mistaken, but I ain't no cook. Y'all know better than me. We'll talk tomorrow. Later. Later, people.